See Mama back with another video, and I'm going to get right into this. This is a tarot card reading on the Astroworld catastrophe. I've been seeing people doing videos about it, and it had me interested in wanting to do my own because the cards don't lie. So let's get right into this. Guardian angels and spirit guides. What was the energy that night at the festival with Travis Scott? What was going on that night? What was it? Okay, we have patience. Guardian angels and spirit guides. We have light. Guardian angels and spirit guides. What was going on that night? We have deception and envy. Guardian angels and spirit guides. What was going on there? Okay, we have spiritual strength. I'm going to pull one more. Guardian angels and spirit guides. What was going on at that Astroworld thing? Okay, and we have new beginnings. So what I get from this is, like, I feel the patience card is coming out because everybody just needs to be patient and cool their jets. Everybody's all over the internet talking about what's going to happen and if he's going to lose his money and, you know, if Kylie's leaving him and all this stuff and who's held responsible for this. We need to be patient because the truth will come out. It will be revealed. But we need patience for this. People have to do their jobs. The light card coming out, I feel like almost is representative of, like, light in a way. There was a high spiritual energy there that night. And that's why spiritual strength even came out in this. There was spiritual energy there. People were saying it. They said, we've been to concerts before. There was nothing. It was nothing like how this felt. It felt crazy from the beginning. There was just an energy in the room you could not ignore, or in the crowd. And you know how he was playing sounds to make people like feel crazy and making them rage and all this stuff. There was spiritual energy there, no question about it. It doesn't have to mean that there's the devil with the pitchfork standing on the stage, no, but there was a summoning of energy happening there. I mean, all it takes is a crowd with certain intentions in mind, and Travis Scott with his intentions in mind. And what was it? We have to rage, we have to go nuts, we have to go crazy. Like, it's inevitable. It will happen. It will happen. Like, this is what you're asking for. The energy is getting on, you know, going off of that frequency of what they're kind of bringing. I mean, deception and envy comes out. So that kind of makes me wonder a little bit about if there was somebody around Travis Scott who is feeling a little envious. And then it says deception. And a lot of people are saying that it's crazy how his team wasn't more on top of this with him. Like, how were they? Like, they've almost made, like, even though he knew what he should have done, absolutely he did. But where was his PR people? Where was his manager? Where were these people in the microphone? Like, yo, shut your show down. Shut it down. Like, they've deceived him on many levels. They've screwed him, dude. Because look at it now. Everybody hates him right now. Nobody wants to do a campaign with him or do any. I mean, he's probably going to be banned from ever doing live performances, I would think, for a lifetime, but who knows? Maybe not, but at least it'd be for a long time. There was somebody who is envious and who is being deceiving. Then we have the New Beginnings card, which that card definitely means Travis is in for some new beginnings. There's going to be new things happening for him. And it might not be what he wants. It might not be an enjoyable new beginning for him. But nonetheless, it's a new beginning. The next card that comes out is Firm Foundation. And that to me is representative of how this event should have been built on a firm foundation, and there was none. There was none. I mean, it was screwed from the jump. Like, you got people breaking in. The max capacity was 50,000, and there was definitely probably more than that by the time people came in. They had not enough medics, none of this stuff. There was no firm foundation. But really quickly, the next card that comes out says Material Harvest. And that makes me think of the people who are sowing, the people who have lost their loved ones. A material harvest is coming. They're going to get money. But also it makes me think, in the future, Travis Scott could possibly benefit in some kind of sick way off of this. I mean, because he's getting a lot of attention right now. A lot of attention. Okay, and the next card that comes out says The Waiting Game. What else can you do? We just got to sit around and wait now. Wait and see what happens. So let's see really quick. I'm going to actually pull Spirit Animal and see what the energy was of Travis Scott in this event. Guardian Angels and Spirit Guides. What was Travis Scott's energy in this event? What was his energy like when he went to perform that night of... Okay, so we have the Otter. Guardian... Okay, so I'm sorry. We have the Otter and we have the Cosmic Egg. Now, really quick, the Otter is somebody who is like a hard worker. They're very fickle creatures, and I'm actually going to tell you it right from the book because like I actually kind of forget because there's so much to so many different cards to remember, but I've seen the Otter come out before, and it's interesting. Okay, so the Otter is unobstructed joy, playfulness, and contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the Otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child available to us at any age. They have the giddiness and reverence for life itself without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more Otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The Otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. And it's weird because that kind of is the energy that he had. He had this energy of like, he's untouchable. Like, he's just playing games, everything's a game, and he like, oh, let's just rage and go crazy. And like, there was nothing in him that seemed like adult like, or nothing in him that seemed like he had responsibilities that he had to stand up to, or like, so the Otter energy does make sense for that. He was not taking things seriously, and he definitely had he has a childish apology. Everything is childish about him right now. The Cosmic Egg is the final card in the Journey of the Animal Spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of the cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through light and through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises with us, and the veils of self-limiting beliefs are lifted. That makes sense with him too. That really does. Guardian Angels and Spirit Guides. Can we get some further clarification on what went on that night at the Travis Scott Festival? Okay, really quick, we have the Five of Pentacles here. And as you can see, these people are like kind of beggars, and they're broke. They don't even realize that there's 5 pentacles dangling above their head. But to me, that card represents he's going to lose some. There's money. He's going to lose some money. Definitely big time. Guardian Angels and Spirit Guides, can I get some further clarification on Travis Scott and what's going on right now in his situation with these victims who have been affected? Okay, so we have the King of Swords in reverse. Oh, wow. And we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's about being greedy. Four of Pentacles is about greed in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. This is someone with a swift tongue. Somebody who knows how to talk. A good game. Somebody who's very cold, too. Somebody who's cold. Okay, then we have the Eight of Cups comes out. And as you can see, this person's walking away from the cups, which is the emotions. This is a very dark emotional time for him. Guardian Angels and Spirit Guides, can I ask a further clarification? Okay, you know what's so crazy? I swear to God, this card is all about a firm foundation. This card is literally firm foundation, which is what we got in the first deck. Guardian Angels and Spirit Guides, can I get further clarification? Okay, so we have the Star in reverse. So, that is pretty crazy because he is a star, obviously. He's a rap star. He's a superstar. It's in reverse because sometimes you have to take a step back and realize that the nighttime is bewitching. And, it's basically him stepping out of the spotlight right now. Guardian Angels and Spirit Guides, can I get further clarification on what happened with the Astroworld catastrophe? Sorry. Oh, I can't find it. Here it is. Okay, so we have Queen of Wands. And really quick, Queen of Wands is a very powerful woman. It's also, it could be any kind of fire sign. I don't know if Kylie is a fire sign, but it's Leo, Sag energy, and what's the other fire sign? Leo, Sag, and Aries. Queen of Wands is powerful. She is an independent woman, and she is somebody that don't take no shit. To me, that represents Kylie Jenner, no question. Then we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is mourning. There's a lot of heavy mourning and sadness going on. Guardian angels and spirit guides, what's going on with Travis Scott? Okay, justice comes out, dude. The justice card. Because why? There will be justice for what happened here. Absolutely, there's going to be justice for it. Guardian angels and spirit. Okay, and I'm going to pull this final card. This is King of Cups in reverse. Now, King of Cups in reverse is somebody who isn't really in touch with their emotion. Somebody who is actually maybe even a little emotionless, cold. And it could also be representative of overindulgence in whether it could be alcohol or drugs. So there could be that going on as well. Guardian Angel Spirit Guys, can I go? Okay, and really quick, I'm sorry, but we got the Six of Swords, and this is moving on from something. So I wouldn't be surprised if he travels, maybe if he even goes to another country for a little bit and just like clears his mind or whatever, because this is, we're leaving, moving on, and travel. Okay. Really quick, I'm going to pull, this is the Seasons of the Witch Oracle, and I'm just going to pull two of these. Guardian Angel Spirit Guys, can I have some clarification? What happened that night with Travis Scott? What happened? Okay, so really quick, we have the Elements card comes out, which this is weird because the Elements is all about the earth, the wind, the fire, and the ground. You know what I mean? To me, it seems a little bit like it could be representative of some ritualistic type stuff that was going on possibly in this concert, calling on the elements and the energy of them. Guardian Spirit Guys, kind of. Right. Sorry, it flew out, and I'm like, where the hell is it? Okay, wow. This says greet the darkness. There's something dark and heavy about him, man. There's something very dark and heavy about him. But I'm just going to clarify it by reading it out of the book. Okay, so greet the darkness. You might get a sense of terror from what you can't see, but not all hidden things are bad. There are many things that you cannot see that hold the secret to life, abundance, and renewal. Like the lotus flower that blooms from the darkness of muddy waters, there is a beauty in the darkness for those who know where to look for it within their heart. You have pulled greet the darkness as you call to go in deep into your dark corners. There are parts of you that are beautiful yet remain undiscovered. You must allow yourself to be open to the unknown. You can do this by confronting old wounds, lost memories, feelings of shame, guilt, and disappointment. This is called shadow work, a practice that allows you to make friends with your demons rather than to hide from them. What seems like a monster is really a lost part of what you need is love and support. So there you go, guys. That's just my little brief reading. There was definitely some darkness going on, and from what I see of the cards, I don't think he gives two shits about people passing. I think it's a concern of what's going to happen, and which was like one of the last cards was justice, and then the last card was Six of Swords, him moving on. He's fleeing. He's got to flee. He's got to go. He's going to hibernate somewhere until this all settles down. So there you go, guys. Like, subscribe, and share. And if you guys have any ideas for a future video, please let me know in the comments. Bye, guys.